Good morning, everybody. This is Terry from Allen Art and Design. Hope everybody's having a good morning. My kitty's in here with me today. I hope he's going to behave, but we'll see. So I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. I got some caramel macchiato in my coffee today, which is yummy. I turned my task light on, which my son-in-law gave me, and I keep forgetting to turn it on. I also got a new mat. Hopefully this situation is a little bit better. I won't be as close. I'm going to continue to work on my garden journal today, but I just wanted to show you something. I went to a thrift shop yesterday, and I found this cute book. It was called Pre-Raphaelite Cats. So somebody had put cat faces and paws on all these famous paintings. So I cut them all out of the book because this is going to be my next flip-flop journal. It's going to be all about cats. And I just thought these were adorable. I love the colors, are so rich. Really like this a lot. So I just thought I would show you some of the pictures. They're so cute. I love cats. So this one, that's probably going to be the cover. Or they might have one other one that I thought would be the cover. They're so cute. Wow, look at that one. Very cute. I think it's a toss. It's a toss between this one and this one. I feel like I probably am going to go with that one. But I just thought I would show you that. Thought those were really cute. I did go ahead and go through all of my gardening stuff last night. I cut some things out. Put some things together to work on today. So I'm going to put that aside. I think I'll just put this off to the side. I have my little basket of all the small things I'm going to be using. Then I have my big basket over here on the right, which you can't see, but this has all of these things that I can use to decorate. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start working on pockets and tuck spots. Let's see what we have. Put that over there. Okay, this is my bag for pockets. So I hope everybody's having a good day today. It's early. My grandson is coming over to visit today, so I wanted to try to get my video done early. Okay, so I want to do a couple of those corner pockets. Let me just look through here for a second. The other thing I wanted to do, I want to cover this, but let's see. Now this is what I'm looking for. And let's see what else. I have a bag with words in it. I've got to find that bag. But let me see if we can find an image to go over the top of this. I'm not crazy about this. I'm thinking I could find something to put on top of that. That would be pretty. Let's see if I can find an image. Okay. This bag has some nice images in it. Oh, that's pretty. I think I might like that. So let me get my scissors. I went ahead and I bought some art glitter glue, now's the time to buy it. So I needed some to refill my bottles, and I only had a small amount left. This is beautiful. Let's see, not very straight, but we can fix that. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna save that because I might be able to use it on something else. So I gotta fix this because this is all crooked. That's pretty good. And then I need to cut this in half. I can use the other half for something else. There we go. Just put that in my basket. All right, so this is a little crooked. Just straighten it out. Let's see how they look together before I glue it down. How do we want this? I want that image, so I'm going to cut this a little bit. So I've had a very busy week. I started my summer program. I'm going to cut this side because that shouldn't affect the image at all. I run a summer program, a local summer program. It's for preschoolers, and it's a 6-week program. There's 20 children every day, 4 days a week for 6 weeks. And every week is a different theme. This week was ocean animals, and we had a lot of fun with that. Kids loved it. This week is going to be pond life. So that should be fun. All right, let's get some glue stick out. Grab a glue book. I hope you can see. All right, so just gonna put some glue on the back. Make sure you get those edges. Okay. And then I always take a little bit of art glitter glue, put a little bit. Don't go too close to the corner because the glue's going to spread, so I'd rather go in a little bit, and that way when you spread it, it won't seep out, which it does a lot on me. But let's see if I can. I'm gonna have to stand up to center this. That looks pretty good. So if you burnish it, just get something flat, and burnish it means to push all the air out and to make it stick really good. See, because I didn't go too close to the corner, it's not seeping out, but it's spreading to the corner, and that way I know that the corners are going to stick down. Okay. All right. I think I need to trim this up just a little bit. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Again, this is my book, and I'm going to be a little bit more forgiving than if this was for someone else. But I think that looks really nice. This one needs to be trimmed up a little bit more. Okay, how does that look? This bottom needs to be straightened out just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to put that. I think I'm going to put it down a little bit because I'm going to want to put a word, because this is the first page of the book, and I'm most likely going to add some words to it. I'll have to look through my stuff and see if I can find some nice words to put on there, or a big word. We'll see what I have. Oops, this is getting sticky already. Okay, it's very humid again here in Massachusetts. Fortunately, the building that I'm able to run my program in, it's a one-room schoolhouse, and it was built in 1844, and it was the original one-room schoolhouse for this area. And it's a beautiful building, and it's air conditioned. they had to shut down one of their other programs the other day because it was too hot and they didn't have air conditioning. So I consider us very fortunate. Now I'm going to take a little bit of art glitter glue, just go in and put a little bit on each corner. Should have done that before if we spread it out, it should, there we go. Okay, I think that's good. I'll probably go around, put a little bit right there. And that'll take a minute or so to dry, but even here, I see it needs a teeny little bit. There we go. Okay, that should be good. Let's do this one. Teeny bit of glue, and right here. There we go. And if it seeps out, just wipe it off. Let's get this burnish. There we go. That should be good. Yeah. This one's coming up a little bit, so just add a teeny bit more. This is very strong glue, so you really don't need a lot. I feel like we overuse some of our glues. I mean, in one sense, people don't use enough glue, but on the other, you might not need as much glue as you think you need, and you can be wasting glue if you're putting way too much on. I'm gonna have another sip of my coffee. Okay, so I like that. I think that looks really good. I'm gonna hold these corners down just a minute. All right. Okay, trying to see if I can find the bag that has the wording in it. Okay, let's see. All right, I think that's good. Got a little bit of glue on there. Let's see if I can just wipe that off. Got a little right there too. Just wipe it off. There we go. You can also press your image down with a cloth. That helps too. There. Okay, I'm happy with that. All right, I think I'll move my glue book to the side right now. Oops, sorry, I think I just bumped you again. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to find the bag with the words. Okay, all right, we'll just move on from there. Okay, I have this pocket right here. Just gonna trim it up, take a look at it. Sometimes I like to cut the corners off. I just like the look of it. I think this would look really nice right here. Hope you can see. Let me move you over just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so just going to use a little bit of art glitter glue. Now for a corner pocket, all you need to do is right along two edges. And just put it right there. I like this little border here, so I'm going to leave some of that so you can see it. And you just have to, we can burnish that down a little bit. See some glue coming out, so just wipe it off. Yep, we can burnish that down a little more. There we go. That looks good. I like that. And that's just a nice place for you to tuck something in. Okay, so now I see this page looks crooked to me. So I did, and I apologize for the struggle that I had the other day putting these pages in. Sometimes that's how it happens, and you just have to work through it. You're gonna get frustrated, but if you just keep going, and you have to take it apart again and redo some of it. That's okay. All right. Let's see. I think we'll just take a look at how the book looks right now. Okay, we're going to cut the edge of this bag off. That will make a nice pocket for us. The other side's already open. And I'll put an image on top of there. Let's see. I have a nice image right here. This might go good right there. That's pretty. So we'll just trim it up. I'll just cut all the white off. That's all. And if there's any white left over, you can just take your ink and your ink dauber and just go around and put a little ink on the edge, and then the white will just disappear. You won't even see it. And then it will kind of age the edge a little bit too. Oh yeah, that looks good. This needs to be trimmed just a little bit more. Okay, let's see if I can get my scraps out of here. All right. Okay, so that looks nice. Just like that. All right. Okay, let's get some glue on the back of this. Excuse me. Allergies. You can hear it in my voice. Also, I had to speak over 20 children this week. And it's, you know, it affected my voice a little bit, but we had a lot of fun. I'm getting ready to post pictures on our private Facebook group today. The parents love to see all the activities that we do, and they love to see the kids having fun. So I post every week of the summer program just so that the parents can see what's going on, and they seem to love that. Okay, now my scissors are under here. I feel like this is a little crooked, so I'm just going to straighten it out a little bit. There. Okay, that looks better. So now we have a nice pocket here that we can put some things in. I just noticed the corners, so we're going to go back and put some in the corners. Little art glitter glue, and do all of them. Because it's a paper bag, but it almost has some kind of a coating on it. So I think if I burnish it down, it'll be fine. And if it's seeping out a little bit, it's okay. Oh, there we go. That's nice. Now it has a good, it's adhered to the bag really nicely. Okay, so again, you can take a rag, not a rag, but a little cloth. This is just a baby wipe that dried, and why not reuse it? I'm all about reusing things. So there we go. That looks really nice. I like that. I'll probably put something in the corner here, because I don't really like the way you can see that, but I'm not sure. When I find the thing that I want to use, then I'll use it. Okay, so this bag here, it has, this is that tracing paper that I just love the sound of that. And then I have a little booklet here with all different pages. And then I just have different pieces of paper. These are papers that I saved from books, and you can put words on them. Gonna be stamping all of these things with these are my botanical stamps. And these are just from Dollar Tree. And I do have clear acrylic blocks that you stick them on, and it helps you when you're stamping to get a better image. All right, so let's see. what we have. So I have a doily here. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to put glue on this page. You just try to create, you know, copy the shape of the doily with the glue, and then it should adhere very well. Okay, so just fold it, flatten it out. I wouldn't try to burnish this one because it's delicate and it's gonna rip. So that should be good. Let's do a little bit more. I didn't come out as far as I should have. There we go. And that's all you need to do with that. That looks great. Let me see. This is pretty, I think. See if I have anything. Oh, I have. These are Easter seals. I don't know if anyone even remembers Easter seals, but they used to come in the mail, like, you know, those address things that we all get. These used to come in the mail too, but I've had these for years. I don't know why, but I saved them. Thought they were pretty. So I want to cover that little corner that I don't like. And, oops, there's extra gold on there. Let's just peel that off. And that is great. That works nice. And I love that it has gold around the edges. That looks pretty. Okay, let's see what we have over here. This is, I'm going to bring this over so you can see what I'm doing. These are just images that I've cut out of magazines. No, that might look nice on the back. Let me see if I have any. I like that, so I think I'm just going to cut this. That can be used for the back. It's just an image from a book, but it has a nice background, so why not use it? And let's take a look and see how that looks. I don't like this top edge, so we're going to trim that. Let's see. Hope you can see. There we go. Okay, save that because I'll probably reuse it. This we don't need. I think I'm going to turn the page, or actually just flip it over. Put some glue on here. It's supposed to rain today, and I hope it does. Again, I'm out there every morning watering all of these annuals that I planted. And I don't feel like doing it today. So I'm not gonna. And I'm hoping that the rain takes care of that today. If not, later on when it cools off, I will go around and water everything. All right. So a little bit more glue on the back here. All right, a little bit of art glitter glue. Okay. And I'm just going to put this down. I think that will look nice. I'll stand up so I can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I love that. I'll just burnish it down. How many times can I say burnish in one video? Okay, it is important though. I think I'll just, there is art glitter glue there, but I feel like the corner just, it needs a teeny bit of, little bit of glue stick will take care of that right there. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna take my wipe and just press it down. Make sure you catch all those edges. And I did. That looks really nice. That's not going anywhere. So now we've covered the front of it, and we've covered the back. We've glued down our doily. Oh, let me see. That's not going to work. All right, I think I'll just keep that right there. All right, let's see what we can put on the doily. I have this box too with all kinds of images and things. Ah, guess what? That's where my words are. I think I love this. It says cottage garden, and I thought that that was pretty, and I think that might go beautifully right there. Okay. I think I'm going to add a little bit of color to it. So I'm going to back it with this green. This is scrapbooking paper, but I do not like the back. It's too bright. Even though this green is bright, the green goes with the book, so I'm okay with that. All right, and it picks up on this green too, which is nice. So let's just cut that. Sometimes when you frame something out and just back it with a color, it just makes it pop. And I think it looks great. So let's just... See, now that's a little crooked, so just go back and trim it just a tiny bit. I hope you can see what I'm doing. All right, now these I will definitely keep because you could put words on those. And this I'm just going to go ahead and just glue it right here on top because it's going on this piece of paper. So you can glue right on top of wherever you're going to put the image. It doesn't matter. Put a little bit of arc glitter glue. Right like that. I think I'll keep this, lay that down. All right, so put that on there. There we go, that looks good. Excuse my reach. I love this. It has a little glue seeping out. So just wipe it off. All right, so, oh, I love that. That's going to be great. Okay. I'll just use a piece of, I have a little piece of paper here. It's just a scrap paper. I think I'll just use that right now as my glue page. Get some glue on the back. This is already shaping up nicely. A little bit of art glitter glue. Boop, boop. There we go. Hopefully I can get it up. There we go. So, I love that. I think that looks really nice. I don't have a cottage garden. I just like the words. My husband and I just moved here 3 years ago. This is a 55 plus community. We're about 15 minutes outside of Plymouth, Mass, which is America's hometown. And not many things were planted in the yard. There's some bushes and there's a lot of trees. It's very pretty here. All of the mobile homes are on, they're on house lots. And everyone is juxtaposed to each other, so nobody is right on top of each other. The lots are actually very large, and it's beautiful. It kind of reminds me like of a little village. We have a beautiful clubhouse where we can have parties. We've been here 3 years, and we've already had 5 parties. A few of them were very small because there's a pool table, and when my brothers come to visit, they like to play pool. I just noticed that this is coming up, so let's put a little bit of Fabri-Tac right there. Ooh, that Fabri-Tac came out a lot. That's okay. that'll hold it down. I'm just gonna wipe up the excess and then push it down. Yeah, I don't know why that art glitter glue came out like that, but that's okay. So back to what I was saying. So the man that lived here didn't do any planting in the yard, so I've started to do some. I did a row of forsythia on the left side. I'm going to be working on a row of lilacs on the other side. Forsythia and lilacs, they remind me of my mother. She passed away about 6 years ago, and she was 87. She had a nice long life, but she always had forsythias and lilacs in the yard, and we would always pick them and have them in vases in the spring, and it just reminds me of her. So this right here, I'm trying to think of what I can use. I don't want to close this because I feel like it's going to, just gonna take this. I'm gonna put this here, and it's just plastic, and that will keep it from sticking. Okay, so, oh, we did this. That looks great. All right, I'm looking for, here's a bunch of images. This is what I was looking for. Okay, here. Let's see what else we have. In here, I've got a lot of stuff in this box. Oh, this is beautiful. I want to use this as a side tuck. All right, so let's find a page for that. We'll come back with a sticker for that. And the other thing I might do is round the corners of some of these pages. And that looks nice when you do that. It just adds a different element. This is construction paper, and it's very thin. Okay, so this looks like it needs a little bit more glue. So let's just run some glue stick right there, and that will take care of that. There. And as you're working in your book, if you find things have come up, because this is glue and paper, just get some glue and glue it down. It's fine. Okay. I mean, journals are basically glorified glue books, because you're just gluing paper into a book. I'm going to trim this up a little bit just to straighten it out. Yeah, that looks better. So now I have to go back and redo the corners because I just trimmed that off. Let's see, I was using this round one. If I can get that in there, hopefully it'll work. Yep, it did. All right, I'll do that one. Good. Okay, let's move on to see what else we have. This might be, let's see. I think we'll keep looking. This is a nice little spot where you can add an image to it. There's actually glue on here, but you can just glue something onto it and make a nice, another page. This might be nice with the music paper. Let's see. I don't want to cut it too short. Okay. I'm just going to cut that off. I think I'll just trim this up. And there's another image that you can use. Excuse me. I need some more coffee. Delicious. Okay, so this needs to be trimmed up. This is crooked. Like I said, this book is for me, so I'm not being super precise. If this book was for someone else, I would. I think I might round the corners again. This one I'll try a different shape. Yeah, that's a little corner. Yeah. Let's get this mess out of the way. All right. All right, so with this, we just want to add art glitter glue on 3 sides. We'll do the top. We'll do the side. And the bottom. And just place it on there. Straighten it out. And then just press it down. That'll hold really nicely. Let me get my... Oh, I thought I lost it. Okay, so that just moved. When I just went to press that down, the whole image moved. So sometimes you have to watch what you're doing, because it'll end up being crooked, and then it'll be dry, and then you'll be, oh no, what did I do? It's okay. All right. And this actually has a little hole in it, but it doesn't matter. That's from the book that it was in. Oh, that looks pretty. And that picks up over on the colors over here as well, which is really nice. I love the layered look. I love it. All right, let's see what we have here. Let's see. What is that? Trying to see if I can find something. I need a large image. You could actually make a little pocket with this. And I don't mind if you see some of the writing. I like that. I even like this on the bottom, but I'll just trim some of it off. Okay. No, I don't think so. I'm going to keep going and see what else is. Okay, we have ledger paper. This is metric conversion. I love numbers. This is letters. This is coffee dyed paper that I used an alphabet stencil, and I just sprayed the coffee on top of it, and it came out beautiful. I love that. Okay, and here's our... This is the center of our first signature. Let's see. If I hold this up, you can see it's right here. So you can see the lace in there. So that is the center of our signature. So we'll just keep moving on. See what other images we might have. This is a beautiful image that I would love to put on a page. Let me take a look at the front of the next signature. Let's see what the front looks like. It's right here. Oh, that's a short page. And I see that that is crooked, so we're going to go ahead and try to straighten that out a little bit. And let's see. That looks pretty good. This one is also, does this look crooked? It's a little bit. I think that's okay. All right, I want to see, this is the... Nope, that wouldn't go. Let's take a look. I'll put the scissors over there. Again, this is another doily. I've already showed you once, but I can show you again. I like to glue the doily down because they're very delicate and they rip easily. Especially this one has been dyed with food coloring. And when you dye them, they seem to get even more delicate and fragile. So if you just glue it down, you can preserve the look of the doily. And this is ripped a little bit, but once you glue it down, you're not even going to see that. I think I caught all the edges, which is good. And then we'll come back and put a sticker on there. Okay, so here's a nice big page. I'm wondering if I could turn that into a tuck. I could tuck something in there. Oh, that looks pretty right there. I think what I'll do is turn it into a pocket, and that way we can, let's see, it looks pretty good. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and glue it down. So again, with a pocket, you do 3 sides. You do the side, the bottom, and then the other side. You leave the top open. And then I'm going to put that down. Press that. Okay. I gotta be careful. I got a little bit of Fabri-Tac on this, so we don't. Let's see if I can push that down. Make sure it adheres to the paper well. I feel like this is gonna need a little bit of, maybe a little Fabri-Tac along here. Yeah, because this is a funny edge right here. Oops, see, now it moved a little bit, so we got to be careful of that. And now we press it down. Give it a minute to glue down. Let's go back and see if this one has dried. Nope, it's still. But I think what I'm going to do, though, I need some more of this. I'm going to cut this in half. I'm going to use this here, right at the beginning. Cover that so it doesn't stick together. Because the art glitter glue, not the art glitter glue, the Fabri-Tac will definitely stick to whatever is around it. This is very crooked, so I'm going to fix it. That's fine. Okay, so we got that doily down. Alright, that's good. This is where I want to put this plastic. It's just going to keep it from sticking until it dries. Yeah, that needs a little bit more time. And when you close it, that will hold the page down, and it will give it a chance to dry. See, there we go. Okay, so this is another pocket. I don't want this part open. I actually want the outside open. So what I'm going to do is just trim just a teeny bit off the edge just to open the envelope. And now this should be a pocket. It is. So what I'll do is on this side, we're going to cover that up. And what I think I'll do is just run a little bit of glue inside. Just glue that down. So the pocket is only going to be this big because we just glued that together. But that's okay. You can just tuck something small in there. I just think that's pretty. Don't really think it needs much more than that. Okay, let's keep looking. I love these images. They're so beautiful. And there's a black and white. Okay. I think that would make a nice little tuck spot right there. So again, we'll just think we're gonna need a couple of days to work on putting pockets and tuck spots before we can fully decorate this book, which is fine. I'm enjoying the process, so I'm not in a rush. Obviously, I want to finish it, but I also want to take my time and do it the way I want to do it. So when that dries, you can just tuck something in there. Let's see, this says how to press flowers. Design guidelines. This, I love this. Oh, that's the center of the second signature. Here's the beginning. Yeah, I definitely want to put something here. Let's see if I have anything. What I was looking for was, oh, that we can use somewhere. Nope. I'm just looking, see what we have. I think that might be nice right there. And then you can write right there. You can add a little chart there. Okay. Let's go back. Just taking a look. All right, let's go ahead and put some glue on that. Since we're gluing right here, it's okay if you glue right on top. All right, so we're gonna glue this down. This is just a piece of stationery, and I love the ivy border, and I hope to be able to find some more, you know, when I'm out thrifting and stuff. But I've used this quite a bit and I love it. All right, so let's just see where we want that. Okay. Oh, I'm knocking everything over, as usual. I am a little clumsy. But, see, now there was a big wrinkle in the middle of that. But when you glue it down and you press it, you can't even really see the wrinkle. I mean, you can see a little bit, but it's not, it's fine. Okay, so let's do a little bit right here. Okay. All right, that looks good. I like that. Picks up on the green over here. Oh, this is kind of a little sticky. Let's see what. Let's see, is that one good? I'm gonna cut this again. Might as well use it. It's just packaging. This I can leave right here, and that it's almost dry, but I just want to be sure that it's completely dry. And then right here, it's a little bit sticky. So we'll go ahead. So I love that. We have a pocket right there. When that dries, we'll be able to slip something in there. We open this up. There's a little pocket there. This looks like it needs a little bit of glue. That's a lot of glue. It's too much. I'm gonna push it out. There we go. So that should be fine. So there's a nice little pocket. I'm sure I'm gonna put an image or something there. All right, let's see what else. I think we already made it down to here. This is the center of the signature. I hope that you can see. This mat that I just bought, it's slightly bigger than the one that I had before, but it's also taller. So, excuse me. So it goes all the way up to the edge of the cabinet. There's like a little cabinet on the edge of my desk. So it's not moving. I have a pad underneath to keep it from moving around. And then I also, my phone holder is also attached to the corner of it. So this mat is not going anywhere. The other one was sliding all over the place, and because it was smaller, I was getting way too close. Oh, here's more of that coffee dyed paper with the stencil. I love that. I need to do some because I'm running out of coffee tea dyed paper. This one is crooked, so I'm just going to go ahead and trim it up. It's because I struggled so much to get these pages in the other day that some of the pages, now that does not look right at all. So I think I need to do it on this side because I'm right-handed. And let's see. Hopefully that works. Yeah, that looks much better. Sorry, I hope I didn't just bump you again. I have to get a new cell phone holder. This one attaches to the desk. They have ones that have a heavy base on it, and it just stands on your desk. It's not attached, and it's not going to slip, and you're not going to keep bumping if you put it in the right spot. But this one is annoying because it's in a spot where I'm constantly hitting it, and I do apologize. All right, let's see what we have. This one also is a little crooked. This is hard because it's a graph paper and there are lines on it, and I feel like if you don't follow the lines, it's not going to look right. But I do like things to, you know, be relatively straight anyways. Okay, here's that. And here's another big image. I'm definitely going to put something on there. Not really sure what just yet. I'll have to go through and pull things like I did with my flip-flop journal. I went through my things and then I put the thing I want to add to that page right there. So when I went to do it again, you know, to work on it again, it was right where it was supposed to be. So I'm going to have to go ahead and do that with this. I did organize my things last night, but I didn't go ahead and do that. That'll be the next thing that I do. I just want to kind of get familiar with the book, see what it is I want to do. See, now I'm going to have to add to this. First of all, it's crooked, so I'm going to straighten it up a little bit. I have to add to this page so that I can glue the doily down, because right now the doily is bigger than the page, and that doesn't work. Let's see if I can do this without... Maybe if I do it from this side. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so I need to add a page right here, or maybe some scrapbooking paper, and that way I can enlarge the page and then I can glue that down. But for right now, we'll just keep looking to see what... All right, so that's the last page. Oh, it looks like this. I'm going to turn my book. Hope you can see. I think I need to go like that. There we go. I need to trim up the edge of this page because this is what was left when I tore it out of the book, and I like a ragged edge, but that's going a little bit too far. That does not look good. So just going to go ahead and trim that up. I might just, there, pull that off. It's fine. You can always go back in with your scissors and neaten it up. Yep, there we go. Okay, and if I find any more like that, I will trim those up. So we'll go ahead and turn this. And I just noticed that this page needs to be trimmed. So I'm probably going to have to do that a few times throughout the book. But that's fine. Let's see if I can do this. No, that's not straight at all. I got to do it from this side. That's the problem. Okay. It's better. It's not perfect. I think I need to trim this just a little bit more this way. Yep, now I'll go back, and I don't want to cut too much of my image, but that's not straight. Okay, I think that's better. All right. Okay. All right, so I think that's going to be it for today. It's going to be a short video. I have to, like I said, I have to go through everything, and then I'll put the things that I want to add to my pages right in the spot where I want to add it. So today we did this corner pocket. We added this image to this little bag, and it's a nice size to put some things in there. You could put some index cards in there for things, you know, if you want to write on. And I'll go ahead and find some of those and slip those in there. We added this doily. I mean, we glued down the doily. I like the look of that. We rounded the corners. This will add some paper to. You know, you could add something like that, would be very nice. So I'll just put that in there. We added this little corner tuck. And right now it's a little bumpy, but it's because the glue still needs to dry. It'll flatten out. Let's see what else we have. Love that. Beautiful. Some of these flowers are so exotic looking. Very pretty. Love the music paper. Did we open this one up? Oh, we didn't open this one. Let's open this little pocket. Now I have to do it on the right side because I'm right-handed. If I try to do it on the left, it's going to be a mess. Okay, so now we've opened this up, and I think I'm going to cover this one so that the pocket will be bigger, because if I glue that there like I did on the other one, it's going to be really small. So let's just add a little glue to the corner. Let's see about this one. Yep. Just add a little glue, and that will hold that together. And let's see what else. This one is very crooked, so we'll just go ahead and trim it up. And it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as it looks relatively straight, I'm happy with it. Okay, that's not straight. I'm going to make it straight if I can. Okay. Well, a little more. I guess this is going to be a shorter page. It's all right. Just paper. Yeah. Let's see. I think I could see it better here, even though it's not easy for me to cut on this side. I think I can see it better, and then maybe I'll be more successful at this. Yeah, that looks better. That's okay. All right. So we have this side pocket here, and I'm going to leave that. I like that ragged edge on there. That looks good. This one also needs to be trimmed a little bit. Don't want to take too much of this one off because I love it. Yeah, that's good. And there's not much going on this paper, so I'll definitely be covering that. Let's move this over a little so you can see better. This one is definitely crooked. So we'll just do the best you can to make it look straight. There, that's better. It's still off, but I think I'll try it again. Okay, that looks better. All right, so let's see. We added this, and I'll definitely be adding something to that to write on. I have small pieces of paper here, like you could, nope, that doesn't look good, but I found a couple of index cards, which I was just looking for, but you could even just add a piece like this, which maybe I will just do that right now, and just, it's a place to write. Okay, oh, thought I lost my glue. It's getting messy in here. That's okay. We're crafting, and when you're crafting, you get messy. Okay. So I'm gonna have to stand up to try to center this. It's a little bit crooked. Because it's glue stick, you can move it. Straighten it out a little bit. There we go. All right. I'll just press that down. Let me see. Excuse my reach. Need to get my other one because I've already lost my blue one. Yeah, that looks nice. And you could add a word on the top. I do want to go back though and look. Excuse me, I banged you again. I do want to look for that. Thought maybe we could put an index card in there. And this is a little bit crooked. Oh, that's better. And we could just slide an index card in there. I'll have to put a tab or something, but it's okay. I mean, you can just look inside and you'll see it, so you can just take it out. Also, there's another spot that had, not that one, because I'm going to cover that whole back. There was another one. Let's go back and look. We have one here. Could add another one in there. Okay. All right, this one just needs to be trimmed up a little bit. Yeah, I don't like the back of this one. I might have to back that. But for right now, just gonna tuck it in there, and that fits in there beautifully. Okay. I think that was it for this side, but we can go ahead and look on the other side. I think there was some place that I wanted to put another index card. We put one in there. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to, I think I'm gonna have to add another page here to make it bigger so that I can glue that down, because it's even ripping right there, but we'll fix that. Let's see. That looks good. I like that. I'll definitely put a word there. So the next time we go to work on this journal, I'll have everything where it needs to go, and then the gluing process will go a little bit quicker. All right, I need to straighten that up a little bit more. All right, that's better. I'm gonna cover this because I'm not really crazy about that paper. This one, it's just got a teeny little bit to go to dry. Sorry, I bumped you again. That's why I need a new phone holder, because it's right where I'm doing things, and I'm right-handed, and it's right next to my hand, so I'm constantly hitting it, and it's annoying, I know. Okay, I feel like this one needs to be trimmed up again. It's hard to do it on the left side, but I'll just do the best I can. Yeah, that looks much better. Okay, good. All right. And we'll go ahead and I'll put everything where it belongs, and then we'll glue everything in. Here we go. This is what I wanted to do. And this one I don't even have to cut. I just slide it right in there. And we have a nice little, oh, this is the short one. so I guess I do have to cut this. Let's see. I'll just trim this up. And this has lines on it, and it's a lot easier for me to follow a line than it is to do it by eye. There. Okay. And now I think I should be able to just slide that right in there. Yep. Oh, I'm going to trim it just a little more. I'll take off 2 more rows. And that's fine. This could just be a spot for you to write a reminder of something, or, you know, make a little list of things that you have to do. But that fits in there nicely. I'll probably put a tab on that. And I think that that's all we ended up doing in here today. But we will definitely be working on this again. This one is sticking for some reason. Oh, we have our little corner tuck that we can just, let's see what we can tuck something in there. Here's a little index card. You just tuck it in there and that'll stay. Yeah, I think that that's all we did on that side. This needs to be trimmed up again. Or maybe I never trimmed this one. This needs to be trimmed up and straightened out. Oh yeah, much better. Throw that away. Oh, I love this one. This has feathers on it. I don't know if you can see that. I think I showed you the other day, but isn't that pretty? Okay, I see here, as I'm laying it down, you can look at the different layers and you can see that this one still needs to be straightened up more. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay, that looks much better. And I think that's everything on this side that we did. I definitely want to add something there. We're going to have to add to this page so that we can glue that doily down. We'll be covering this. And that's it. And now I think this one needs to be trimmed up a bit. Yeah, that looks much better. This one is still off a tiny bit, but I think I'll do it on the right side. There. A little bit better, but not quite right. Okay. It's fine. Oh, we did do this pocket here. That's drying. It still needs a little time to dry, but that's a great spot, you know, to tuck something in at the top. And then we did open this and we put in an index card. So I think we're in very good shape to start working and finishing up the pockets and the tucks. And then we'll have probably one more video for decorating, and then we'll do a final flip through. So I wanted to thank you for watching today. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. I noticed some people are sharing my videos. I'm getting more likes. Haven't gotten any comments, really. I think I got a couple. And then I've also had a few people that I know on Facebook that have subscribed, and they've made some comments to me, which is great because it gives me some idea of what it is that you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to see in the future. So thank you very much for joining me today, and happy crafting.